Hello, I'm Susan Scoggins. I'm with Houston Area Parkinson's Society. I'm a speech pathologist, and this is another video called Speech with Susan. In this video, we're going to be working on breath support, strength of the voice, swallowing, and some cognitive exercise. All right, let's get started. First off, we want to do some breath support where you're taking a big deep breath and you're saying ah for 20 seconds. So if you can hold it longer, that's great. Even better, just do that on your own. We'll do it for 20 seconds and then stop the video and then do it about 4 more times. So let's take a big deep breath. Here we go. And let's do an ah. Ah. Very good. Pause the video and do this about 4 more times or more, even better. It's just a very good exercise for breath control. Next on the list that we usually do is an E sound, a very high-pitched E. The larynx goes up, it's pulled up with the superior laryngeal muscles, and the hyoid bone tips a little bit forward, stretching the vocal cords a little bit thinner for them, and then it makes a higher pitch sound. So we'll do them one right after another. We're going to hold for 3 to 5 seconds. Here we go. Again. Good. Again. 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 Very good. You can pause the video and do it a few more times, which would be great. It is a good exercise to get the larynx up, which is needed for swallowing and for higher pitch or the inflections in our voice. What we're doing next is what's called the Masako. Masako is a swallowing exercise. You're sticking your tongue between your teeth and your lips, anchoring it there, and then doing a swallow. It's very easy for me to do because I do it thousands of times. But why it's difficult for you if this is the first time you're doing it is because the tongue goes back towards the wall, the posterior pharyngeal wall. Here you're having it forward, so this wall has to work a little harder to hit the base of the tongue. So the goal is to try to get your tongue out as far as you can, and that wall has to work a little bit more. And so why is this important? It's because your swallowing is a pneumatic system of valving. So you're valving with your lips, you're valving with the base of your tongue, you're valving with the soft palate, cutting off the nasopharyngeal area, you're valving with the epiglottic inversion, covering the airway, and then your last valve is the vocal cords, and that's your protection of keeping food or liquid out of the airway and out of the lungs. So do that about 5 times. It's called the Masako. And then after you pause the video and do that 3 or 4 times, it takes a while because you can't swallow one right after another. Then when you get back, let's do the Mendelssohn. The Mendelssohn is just where you're swallowing and you're stopping in the middle of your swallow. It's because you're holding your breath. The epiglottis has flipped over, covering the airway, and you can't breathe. So there's a little bit of a strain if you see me do it. Because I'm not breathing, but you're holding that breath for about 2 to 3 or 4 seconds. So if you watch me, I'm going to do a normal swallow and then release. And so you're holding it at the highest position. What that's doing is it's strengthening that the superior laryngeal muscles that are needed in swallowing to pull that larynx up. And that is a very good exercise for the movement of the larynx. One other exercise that is very good, and I'm unable to demonstrate it on video, is where you lay flat on a firm bed or the carpet, and you lift just your head up, not your shoulders. You keep your shoulders on the carpet or on the floor, and you just lift your head up and look at your toes. So you're laying flat on your back, toes straight up, lifting your head, and looking at the toes and trying to hold that for 60 seconds. Okay. Next on the list, I'm just going to describe. It's a very good exercise for your bibicular muscle right here, which is helps maintain labial seal, which can help prevent the drooling that sometimes we see. And the cause of the drooling is you're not swallowing enough during the day, and it starts pooling in the mouth, and then the labial seal is not a good seal, and it kind of spills from the corner of the mouth. So we do thousands of swallows a day, and we're maintaining, keeping the water or the saliva in our mouth at a minimum. So with this one, you're just puckering and you're holding for 60 seconds. So I'm just going to describe it to you. You pucker your lips, hold for the count of 50, and then the last 10 seconds pull tighter so that you're kind of fatiguing the muscle and kind of working that. When you're doing that, a pucker, you're stretching this buccinator muscle right here, and then you're holding it for 60, then you're switching. So you feel that sensation of and you have to maintain lip closure. You can't smile with your lips apart. The purpose of this is labial seal. And you're holding that. This is contracting. These are stretching now. And you're holding that for 60 seconds with the last 10 seconds being, pull tighter just to fatigue the muscles and get that extra oomph in. So you can pause the video and do that 2 or 3 times. So it's a pucker for 60 and then a smile for 60 with the labial seal. The next exercise that we are going to do is a breath support exercise. It's the airflow, and when we're talking, the air is coming out of our mouth in order to make our voice and our sounds. So we're going to inhale for a count of 3, exhale for a count of 8. So let's try this and you do it through the nose. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Try that. Do that about 10 times, and I think that would be a very good amount of time to do it, to exercise. And then the last exercise that we do is chin to the right shoulder, drop the left, and let's hold it for about 15 to 20 seconds. And you're going to feel a stretch on the left side of your neck. This is all very good for swallowing and voice. Now we want to move the chin to the left shoulder, drop the right, feel that stretch on the right side of your neck. Now this time, right ear to right shoulder, drop your left, pull it back, and chin to 2 o'clock, to a 2 o'clock position. So now you're stretching from chin all the way down to the shoulder. Great. Now left ear to left shoulder, drop your right, pull it back, chin to the 10 o'clock position. Very good. And then the last one is just chin to chest, and we're stretching the muscles on either side of the cervical spine. All right, very good. All right, so in one of our other little exercises that we do is just a thinking exercise. So I'm going to give you 4 words, and I want you to imagine the words and then put them in alphabetical order. So if I do cat, cat, like, well, let's just get started on it, okay? I can't come up with it off the top of my head. All right, here we go. So I'm going to say 4 words, and then I'm going to give you a moment to try to put them in alphabetical order. Fan, stamp, ant, A-N-T, pen, P-E-N. Put them in alphabetical order. If you said ant, fan, pen, stamp, that's correct. Let's try the next one. Wind, W-I-N-D, inch, rib, mug. If you said inch, mug, rib, wind, you got it correct. Let's try another one. Owl, van, rat, junk. If you said junk, owl, rat, van, you're correct. Let's do the next one. Rug, boy, yet, mat. If you said boy, mat, rug, yet, that's correct. Let's do another one. Quiz, fin, cot, net. If you said cot, fin, net, quiz, you're correct. Let's do another one. Each, oats, keep, guess. If you said each, guess, keep, oats, very good. All right. Hand, stop, desk, mess. If you said desk, hand, mess, stop, very good. Let's do the next one. Leg, vent, house, can. How about can, house, leg, vent? Here we go. Let's do the next one. Jar, mink, each, tray. If you said each, jar, mink, tray, that's correct. Last one. West, king, dish, nose. If you said dish, king, nose, west, you did very well. Good. All right, that's wonderful. This is another one of the Speech with Susan videos, and I'll be posting this, or HAPS will be posting this online on their website and also on YouTube. If you have any questions, contact hapsonline.org. That's their website. And if you are able to do any classes like classes such as the physical therapy, occupational therapy, exercises, there's other speech classes, they're all free. A lot of them are on Zoom, and some of them are in person. They have boxing, they have Tai Chi. So it's very good to look those up. They've got caregiver meetings and, on Zoom. I think Zoom, I don't think it's in person. It might be, I'm not sure what all has moved to Zoom and what all is staying Zoom and what all is being put on in person. Okay. All right, sorry, my cat's getting into my way here. All right, I'll see you next time with Speech with Susan. It's good to see you. Bye-bye.